Mark chapter 12, verses 28 to 34. Jesus answered and said to him, Whoever loves me will love my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our dwelling with him. One of the scribes, when he came forward, and heard them disputing, and saw how well he had answered them, asked him, Which is the first of all the commandments? And Jesus replied, The first is this, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. The scribe said to him, Well said, teacher. You are right in saying, He is one, and there is no other than He, and to love Him with all your heart and with all your understanding, with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself is worth more than all the burnt offerings and sacrifices. And when Jesus saw that he answered with understanding, he said to him, You are not far from the kingdom of God. And no one dared to ask him any more questions. In today's reading, we see a scribe having a friendly theological discussion with Jesus regarding God's commandments. A scribe is a theologian who studied the Old Testament scriptures, served as a copyist, editor, and teacher. At this time, scribes were members of a new upper class and had considerable power with the people. The scribe asked, Which is the first of all commandments? Jesus replied by saying, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this, You shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. God's laws are not burdensome, but can be reduced to two simple principles, love God and love others. According to Jesus, these two commandments summarize all God's law. These commands are from the Old Testament, Deuteronomy 6:5 and Leviticus 19:18. Jews created 603 laws in addition to the 10 laws which God had given us. Scribes generally spoke of all 613 individual commandments of the Mosaic Law as one unit and believed that all of them carried equal importance and were binding on the faithful. 365 of the laws were negative ones, while only 248 were positive. Jesus had reduced the 613 laws to just 2. When you love God completely and care for others as you care for yourself, then you have fulfilled the intent of the 10 Commandments.